रावलपिंडी टेस्ट का दूसरा दिन पाकिस्तान का 3 विकेट पर 73 रन से इनिंग्स का आगाज। कप्तान शाह मसूद और सऊद शकील 16-16 रन के साथ क्रीज पर मौजूद। इंग्लिश टीम को अब भी 194 रन की बढ़तरी हासिल। चीफ जस्टिस कादी फायदीसा की मुद्दत मुलाजमत का आज आखिरी दिन। सिर्फ चैम्बर वर्क करेंगे, फुल कोर्ट रेफरेंस। कुछ देर बाद नामजद चीफ जस्टिस याहिया आफरीदी जोहराना देंगे। सुप्रीम कोर्ट और पाकिस्तान बार का चीफ जस्टिस के एजाज में अलविदाई इशाइया। नामजद चीफ जस्टिस समेत दीगर जजेस की शिरकत। जस्टिस मंसूर शाह उम्रे के लिए रवानगी के बाद शरीक नहीं हुए। पाकिस्तान स्टॉक एक्सचेंज 90,000 पॉइंट्स का संगे मील अबूर करने के करीब। 100 इंडेक्स में 770 पॉइंट्स का इजाफा। वजीर खजाना की वाशिंगटन में बैंक ऑफ अमेरिका सिक्योरिटीज के ज़रिए एहतमाम फोरम में शिरकत। मुआशी इस्तेहकाम की कोशिशों पर बात। टैक्स, तवराई, निजकारी और सरकारी इदारों में इस्लाहात के अज़्म का इयादा। नुमाइंदा वर्ल्ड बैंक से भी मुलाकात। मुआशी बेहतरी बरकरार रखने के लिए मजीद कोशिशें जारी रखने पर इत्तेफाक। मोहम्मद औरंगजेब बरतानी वजीर से भी मिले। क्लाइमेट इन्वेस्टमेंट फंड में 12 करोड़ डॉलर्स के ताबुन का खैर मकदम। बरतानी कंपनीज को सरमायाकारी की दावत। बुशरा बीबी 9 माह बाद अडियाला जेल से रहा। वज़ीर-ए-आला हाउस पेशावर में क़याम। इस्लामाबाद हाई कोर्ट ने तोशा खाना केस 2 में जमानत मंजूर की। बैरिस्टर गौहर का कहना है बुशरा बीबी की रिहाई किसी डील के नतीजे में नहीं हुई। डील ही करना होती तो वो 9 माह जेल में क्यों रहती। बानी पीटीआई भी जल्द रिहा होंगे। बानी पीटीआई की बहनों अलीमा और उस्मा खान की दरख्वास्त जमानत मंजूर। इस्लामाबाद की इंसदाद दहशतगर्दी अदालत ने रिहाई का हुक्म दे दिया। अलीमा और उस्मा खान 4 अक्टूबर से थाना कोहसार में मुकदमे में गिरफ्तार हैं। मियांवाली में सीटीडी और पुलिस का खुफिया इत्तला पर बड़ा एक्शन। मलाखेल में फायरिंग के तबादले में 10 खारजी दहशतगर्द हलाक। हुकाम के मुताबिक 10 से 15 दहशतगर्दों की मौजूदगी की इत्तला मिली थी। जामशोरों से कलदम तंजीम का दहशतगर्द गिरफ्तार। असलहा बरामद। जिला खैबर की तहसील जमरूद में मलागोरी थाने पर दहशतगर्दों का जदीद हथियारों से हमला। पुलिस एहलकार साकिब खान शहीद। जवाबी कार्रवाई में हमलावर फरार हो गए। इलाके में सर्च ऑपरेशन जारी। और खैरपुर में सेशन कोर्ट के बाहर नामालूम अफराद की फायरिंग। पेशी पर आने वाले 3 अफराद जान से गए। मुल्जिमान फरार। पुलिस को जाती दुश्मनी का शुबा।
The 26th Amendment to Constitution has been promulgated, which has merged Commission and Parliamentary Committee. However, under 26th Amendment, a woman or a non-Muslim other than Member of Parliament who is qualified to be a Member of Senate as a technocrat has been added in Judicial Commission. The role of civil society has been given. After promulgation of 26th Amendment, independence of judiciary is not infringed. Independence of judiciary is obvious from the fact that tenure is fixed and a judge cannot be removed except on grounds as mentioned in Article 209 of Constitution by Supreme Judicial Council comprising of judges of Supreme Court and High Court. Similar is the case for removal of punishment of members of armed forces by courts established under the Pakistan Army Act 1952, and that also speaks about independence of institution of army. However, independence of parliamentarians is not secured. In case of inappropriate action by them, their removal or punishment is not by their own brother parliamentarians, but by judges. It is a historical fact that on false allegations which have been leveled against parliamentarians have led to the removal by judges of the past, and even governments were dismissed, and 2 prime ministers were removed through judgments of Supreme Court of Pakistan. Let us look into the mode of appointment of judges in superior courts in few other countries. In USA, justices of Supreme Court, Court of Appeal judges and District Court judges are nominated by President and confirmed by US Senate. In Canada, justices of Supreme Court of Canada are appointed on Prime Minister's advice, and judges of provincial and territorial courts of appeal are appointed by provincial and territorial governments through judicial advisory committees, which are appointed by provincial and territorial government, in which there are nominees of government. In United Kingdom, there is a selection committee for selection process convened by the Lord Chancellor, consisting of 5 members. In Australia, executive enjoys unfettered powers of judicial appointment. So, a Chief Justice holds a unique position in this evolution, not only for just interpreting laws, but also guiding judiciary through internal reforms and external pressures. Over years, each Chief Justice has left a distinct legacy, some reinforcing independence and others setting new constitutional precedents. Justice Qazi Faiz Isa's tenure as Chief Justice demonstrated an unwavering commitment to transparency, judicial restraint, and rule of law. His leadership exemplified a careful balance of authority, contributing significantly to strengthening democratic principles and environmental governance. One hallmark of his tenure was his minimal use of suo motu powers, in stark contrast to his predecessors, who took dozens of such notices, on one with 64 and another with 57. Justice Isa used his power sparingly, reflecting his philosophy of judicial restraint and rejection of judicial activism, which he saw as critical to maintaining institutional balance. He was also a vocal opponent of judicial martial law, reinforcing judiciary's role in supporting democratic governance rather than intervening politically. Justice Isa rectified major unconstitutional decisions, such as overturning lifetime disqualification of politicians under Article 62(1)(f) and addressing misinterpretations in Punjab government case related to Article 63A. His correction of historical wrongs also included revisiting Zulfikar Ali Bhutto's Shahid's case, restoring dignity of judiciary and rectifying past injustices. Another important achievement was his handling of election-related matters. Justice Isa prioritized democratic integrity, ensuring that 2024 elections are held on schedule despite obstacles. His rulings compelled institutions to act according to law, preventing undue delay through judicial intervention. Supreme Court, under Chief Justice Qazi Faiz Isa, formally resolved controversial dam fund issue by distancing judiciary from the project. Justice Isa ruled that responsibility for the project lies with the executive, while management of funds belongs to the State Bank of Pakistan. Court ordered transfer of collected funds, around PKR 23.67 billion, to public accounts of the Federation, ensuring transparency and proper state oversight. In environmental governance, his leadership was evident in rulings like Monal restaurant closure, where he underscored constitutional right to a clean environment. He framed environmental protection as essential to human dignity and ordered restoration of Margala Hills National Park with minimal disruption to wildlife. Justice Isa also presided over Faizabad Dharna case, which held various state agencies accountable for overstepping their roles. This bold decision reaffirmed the principle that armed forces and intelligence agencies must adhere to their constitutional mandates and avoid political interference. Through these contributions, Justice Isa has shown his ability to lead without overstepping his authority. He delegated powers to committee, avoided unnecessary administrative interference, and declined official protocol, ensuring that his tenure was marked by humility and fairness. His refusal to seek a tenure extension further exemplified his commitment to institutional dignity and principle that public office must be held in trust, not entitlement. And how can we forget Memo Gates, sir? Justice Isa's legacy lies not only in his judgment, but in his broader efforts to nurture judicial independence, promote transparency, and promote democracy. His tenure serves as a benchmark for future judicial leadership, inspiring a balanced approach towards justice and governance. A strong judiciary guarantees that no arm of state oversteps its authority, fostering accountability and ensuring justice for all. Under leaders like Justice Isa, judiciary has reinforced these principles by promoting transparency, independence, and timely decision-making, ensuring that democracy continues to thrive through fairness and impartiality. As we bid farewell to Justice Qazi Faiz Isa, I reflect not only on his significant contributions, but also on values he embodied through his career: integrity, courage, and an unwavering commitment to justice. His leadership has left a lasting impact on our judiciary, inspiring future generations to uphold transparency, fairness, and accountability. Justice Isa's tenure serves as a reminder that strength of our institution lies in those who lead with principle. As I said, his decision to retire without seeking extension is a testament to his belief in the dignity of public office. Your Lordship, Honorable Chief Justice of Pakistan, on behalf of the legal community, I extend our deepest gratitude to you for your tireless service. As you embark on this new chapter, we wish you peace, good health, and continued success. Your legacy will remain a guiding light for the judiciary and the nation in the years to come. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Farooq sir. I now request Mr. Shahzad Shaukat, President, Supreme Court Bar Association, to deliver his speech.
His Lordship, Mr. Justice Qazi Faiz Isa, Chief Justice of Pakistan. His Lordship, the Chief Justice Designate, Justice Yahya Afridi, Honorable Judges of the Supreme Court of Pakistan, Learned Attorney General for Pakistan, Mr. Mansoor Awan, our very distinguished Vice Chairman of the Pakistan Bar Council, Mr. Farooq Naik, Honorable members of the Bar, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. As His Lordship, the Chief Justice concludes his illustrious tenure as the Chief Justice of Pakistan, I, on behalf of the Supreme Court Bar Association of Pakistan, wish to extend our deepest respect and admiration for His Lordship's extraordinary contributions to the judicial landscape of Pakistan and the rule of law. Throughout his illustrious career, my Lord has exemplified integrity, impartiality, and unwavering commitment to the principles of justice and fair play. His Lordship's journey as a member of the Pakistan's legal fraternity spans over more than 4 decades, including 27 years as a practicing lawyer and a historic tenure as the Chief Justice of the Balochistan High Court. His ascent to the position of the Chief Justice of Pakistan reflects his legal acumen and dedication to the principles of justice. The landmark judgments delivered by His Lordship have left an indelible mark on our judicial landscape by safeguarding constitutional rights, promoting transparency, and applying the rule of law without fear and favor. My Lord, Justice Qazi Faiz Isa, you are a phenomenon that few could fully grasp. You are the first Chief Justice in Pakistan's history to have surrendered the discretionary powers of being the master of the roster to a committee established by an act of Parliament, thereby upholding the supremacy of the Parliament in line with the constitutional mandate. Further, by focusing on the enforcement of laws and avoiding overreach into legislative prerogatives, the doctrine of separation of powers with the fundamental rights, which is fundamental to our constitutional framework, has been upheld. This approach reinforced the judiciary's role as an interpreter